Welcome to my channel. Try to hear the latest story.
My partner told me, monogamy is restrictive. You should appreciate that I'm allowing you to be part of my openness. I just gave a nod. That evening, I packed up, removed my name from our lease, and sent a summary of our talk to her minister father. The next day, she showed up at my workplace, in tears. Quick note, folks. Only 8% of you reading this are following the channel and we're struggling to grow. If you like these stories, hitting that follow button would really help us keep sharing. Thanks. About 3 weeks back, my girlfriend of 2 years casually declared she was going to start seeing other people. I'm still stunned by how nonchalantly she dropped the bombshell, like she was mentioning a new outfit or something trivial. Emma and I had been cohabiting for 8 months. Things felt steady, or so I believed. We'd settled into a cozy 2-bedroom apartment in the city center, both our names on the rental agreement, and had even discussed getting engaged sometime next year. Typical relationship milestones. But Monday evening, October 14th, flipped my world upside down in just 10 minutes. I got home from work around 6:30 to find Emma at the kitchen table, her laptop glowing, surrounded by papers and journals like she was gearing up for a big pitch. Her expression was intense, focused, like she'd been mulling something over all day. "Hey, love, what's all this?" I asked, pulling a drink from the fridge. "I've been diving into research on relationship dynamics and modern intimacy theories. We need to discuss something serious." I sat opposite her, assuming she wanted to talk about vacation plans or maybe upgrading to a larger place. The table was littered with articles on polyamory, open relationships, and something labeled ethical non-monogamy. "Okay, what's up?" Emma took a deep breath, like she'd rehearsed her words. "I've been reflecting on our relationship and my personal evolution. I've come to see that monogamy is an antiquated, controlling structure that stifles human freedom and genuine bonds." I blinked at her. "Say that again?" Traditional monogamy was designed by patriarchal systems to suppress women's autonomy and treat people like possessions. It's not natural or healthy for enlightened individuals. She was dead serious, no hint of a joke or testing me, just delivering it like it was common knowledge. "Where's this coming from, Emma?" "I've been attending a relationship awareness seminar for the past month. It's shown me how restrictive our setup is." "What kind of seminar?" "It's called True Intimacy and Freedom. We explore alternative ways of connecting and breaking free from society's outdated rules about love and partnerships." The dots started connecting. Emma had been out late recently, saying she was at these seminars. Apparently, they were teaching some bold ideas about relationships. "So, what exactly are you saying?" "I'm saying I want us to move beyond traditional monogamy. I want to explore relationships with others while keeping what we have." "You want to sleep with other people?" "I want us both to be free to form meaningful connections without arbitrary rules." "Other people, Emma? You want to be with other people?" She got defensive. "It's not just about physical intimacy. It's about growth and authentic relationships." "Sure. And you've already got someone in mind for this authentic relationship, don't you?" Her cheeks reddened slightly. "There's someone I've bonded with, yes, but that's not the main point." "That's exactly the point. You've already picked someone out and now you're asking for a free pass to cheat by calling it growth." "It's not cheating if we both agree to an open relationship." "Except I don't agree. This is the first I'm hearing about your new philosophy." "That's why we're talking now. I'm giving you the chance to evolve with me." The way she said, "giving you the chance," like she was doing me a favor, was unreal. "So I'm being dumped, but I should thank you for the opportunity to grow?" "What if I don't want an open relationship?" "Then you're choosing to stay stuck in old-fashioned thinking. Or I'm choosing to stay committed to someone I care about." Love isn't about owning someone, Ryan. Love is about letting your partner experience all the joy and connection life offers. It felt like talking to someone who joined a strange movement, spouting rehearsed lines about enlightenment. Every objection I raised had a prepped response. "Emma, are you ending things with me?" "No. I'm offering us a chance to embrace a more advanced way of loving. By sleeping with others? By removing artificial barriers to connection." "Who is he?" "What?" "The guy you've bonded with. Who is he?" She paused. "His name's Ethan. He leads the seminars." "Of course, the seminar leader. And you've already decided you want to be with Ethan." "I've decided I want to explore our connection without being boxed in by conventional rules." "Have you already been with him?" We've had some close moments, nothing physical. I wanted to talk to you first. So she'd already started an emotional affair but wanted approval to take it further. Apparently, her seminar taught that integrity meant asking permission after you'd already crossed lines. Emma, this is wild. We've been together 2 years. We lived together. We talked about getting engaged. And we can still have all that. But we can also be free to explore other bonds. I don't want other bonds. I want you. That's your choice. But you should be thankful I'm willing to include you while honoring my true needs. Thankful? I should be thankful you're letting me share you with Ethan. Exactly. Most people would just walk away. I'm offering you a chance to join my journey. That was the moment I realized I was with someone who'd lost touch with reality. She genuinely thought she was being generous by offering to cheat with permission. I nodded slowly. You're right. Really? She looked surprised, relieved. Yeah. You should absolutely pursue your authentic connections without limits. I'm so glad you get it. I was worried you'd react with jealousy. Not at all. You should have total freedom to follow your true path. This is going to be amazing for us. I'm sure it will. We spent another 20 minutes discussing guidelines and open communication. Emma had clearly studied this, laying out a system for ethical non-monogamy, check-ins, honesty, safe practices, emotional boundaries. It was like hearing rules for a game I'd never play. By 9 p.m., I said I needed a drive to think things over. She was thrilled I was reflecting mindfully instead of reacting rashly. I drove to my friend Liam's place and asked to crash on his couch while I sorted things out. I explained the situation, and he just shook his head. Dude, she's already cheating and trying to make you okay with it. Pretty much. What's your plan? Let her explore her authentic connections without any restrictions. Over the next few days, I quietly planned my exit. I'd learned Emma didn't back down once she decided something was her truth, especially if she thought it was morally superior. This wasn't a phase she'd rethink. It was her new identity. Thursday morning, I called our landlord about removing my name from the lease. He said I'd need to give 30 days written notice and either find a replacement or Emma would need to qualify solo. That evening, I submitted the notice and started the process. Emma was at another seminar, probably deepening her connection with Ethan. Over the weekend, while Emma was at an intensive retreat, I moved most of my stuff to a storage unit Liam helped me rent. I left enough behind so she wouldn't notice right away, but my essentials were safe. The toughest part was writing to her father. Emma's dad, Pastor Thompson, runs a traditional church across town. Emma always complained about her strict religious upbringing. Apparently, she forgot that when she embraced her new relationship ideals. I wrote a concise letter explaining that Emma and I were parting ways because she found monogamy incompatible with her growth. I noted her interest in alternative relationship models from her seminars and her close moments with Ethan, a facilitator. I kept it factual, no opinions, just her stated beliefs. I included some seminar flyers she'd left around, public materials, nothing private, so Pastor Thompson could see her new philosophy. I mailed the letter Monday, October 21st, a week after our talk. That evening, my phone lit up. Emma noticed some of my things missing and was piecing it together. Ryan, where's your TV? And your books? I moved some stuff. You wanted to explore new arrangements, so I thought you'd need space. What are you talking about? I meant relationship arrangements, not living situations. Same difference. Hard to keep limitations when we're sharing a home. Ryan, this isn't what I meant. What did you mean? I wanted us to stay together while exploring other connections. Right? And I'm giving you full freedom to do that. She called 17 more times that night. I turned my phone off after the first few. Tuesday, more desperate messages came as I hunted for a new apartment. Liam offered his couch as long as needed, but I wanted my own space. Wednesday morning, the call I expected arrived. Ryan, this is Pastor Thompson. I got your letter. We need to talk. Good morning, Pastor. How are you? I'm troubled. Is what you wrote about Emma true? Yes, sir. She said monogamy is a restrictive, patriarchal construct. A long pause. And she's involved with another man? Ethan, a seminar facilitator. She said they've had close moments and wants to explore further. I see. Who runs these seminars? True Intimacy and Freedom. I sent some of their materials. Yes, I reviewed them. Very revealing. I thought you should know, given she's your daughter. Thank you, Ryan. You've handled this with more restraint than most would. Wednesday afternoon, Emma showed up at my workplace, a small advertising agency. The front desk called, saying I had an upset visitor. In the lobby, Emma's eyes were red from crying. Ryan, we need to talk. Emma, I'm working. This isn't the place. My dad called me today. He's upset about the seminars. I bet. What did you tell him? The truth about your new relationship beliefs. You sent him seminar flyers. He thinks I'm in some kind of cult. Are you in a cult? It's not a cult. It's about conscious relationships and growth. My boss was lingering nearby, clearly concerned about the scene. Emma, keep your voice down. This is my job. Ryan, please, I think I got swept up in some bad ideas. Maybe we can fix this. Fix what? I could quit the seminars. We could try couples therapy instead. What about Ethan? What about him? Your close moments and authentic connection? Maybe I was too hasty. Or maybe you were honest about what you wanted. My boss stepped closer. Everything all right, Ryan? All good. Emma's leaving. She hesitated, then left. Over the next few days, Emma faced real consequences. Pastor Thompson had strong words about her new lifestyle. Her family urged her to come home and rethink her choices. By Friday, October 25th, Liam showed me her social media posts. Emma was sharing articles about partners who can't handle growth and how toxic control shows up when women claim their freedom. The posts grew frantic, hinting at people abandoning you when you're vulnerable. Monday, October 28th, Pastor Thompson called again. Ryan, an update. Emma's coming home this week. She's stepping away from those seminars to reassess. That's probably smart. She asked me to reach out. She wants to apologize. I appreciate it, but there's nothing to apologize for. She was clear about her desires. And what were those desires? Freedom to explore other people while keeping me as a fallback. I see. And you weren't open to that. No, sir. I believe in exclusive commitment. As do I. You're a solid man, Ryan. I'm sorry Emma put you through this. She's young, exploring ideas. Sometimes that's how people learn what matters. Tuesday evening, Emma called me directly for the first time in days. Ryan, I've been reflecting a lot. Okay. I got caught up in ideas that weren't really me. Ethan, the facilitator, made non-monogamy sound so liberating. How so? He framed monogamy as something holding me back. But now I think he was just manipulating me. What changed? When my family got involved and you left, he backed off fast. So when things got messy, his interest in your connection faded? Pretty much. Emma, do you hear yourself? You threw away our relationship for someone who bailed when it got tough. Now you want to come back because it didn't work out. I know it sounds bad, but I made a mistake. You love me now, but 3 weeks ago, you loved me and still wanted to share yourself with others. I was confused. Those seminars made it sound so reasonable. But in reality, it's just chaos and hurt. I see that now. I want us to be exclusive again. Until the next person convinces you commitment is restrictive, that won't happen again. How can I trust that? Silence. I guess you can't. I'd have to show you. Emma, the issue isn't that you explored new ideas. It's that you were ready to toss 2 years away for a few weeks of seminars with a stranger. I know. I was selfish, hiding it behind growth. Exactly. And now that it's backfired, you want things back. Please, Ryan. I don't deserve another chance, but I'm asking. What about Ethan? When my dad got involved and you left, he said it was too complicated. He didn't want to cause drama. So he dropped you when your authentic connection got inconvenient. Yes. And now you want the guy you called stuck in old thinking. I was wrong about everything. She cried for a while. I felt sorry for her. But sympathy wasn't the same as wanting to rebuild what she discarded so easily. Ryan, what would it take for us to try again? I don't know if there's anything, Emma. You didn't just want to leave, you wanted me to thank you for keeping me around while you explored. That's a level of disrespect I can't move past. I get that now. I see how awful it was. Do you? Or do you just dislike the consequences? She couldn't answer. We spoke for 20 more minutes, circling the same issue. She wanted to undo a choice that didn't pan out. I wanted someone who wouldn't make that choice at all. That was last week. She's staying with her parents now, attending counseling with their church minister. Her friends have reached out, asking if I'll reconsider, but my stance hasn't shifted. She wanted to pursue authentic connections without limits. She did, and she learned what happens when the person providing your stability isn't okay sharing you with seminar leaders. I'm in my own apartment now, in a different part of downtown. A fresh start felt necessary. This taught me about compatibility and values. Someone who can discard years of commitment over a few weeks of seminars isn't someone I can build a future with, no matter how much they regret it later. Emma can find someone who's thrilled to join her journey of open connection. That someone just isn't me.